and welcome to Prudent Media. My name is Sachin Chatte and on this program we take a look at all the latest releases. Well, this week there are two films. One is the Akshay Kumar Imran Hashmi starrer called Selfiee, and the other film is a mind-boggling true story, a film called Cocaine Bear. First, let's take a look at Cocaine Bear. Inspired by true events, Cocaine Bear is about a bear that is high on, well, cocaine. The premise sounds interesting and funny, and the film is also exactly that. What do you do when a bear is on a rampage after consuming boxes of cocaine and you don't really know why he is doing whatever he is doing? Now, the real life bear had ingested around 34 kilograms of the white powder before he died of an overdose. Relying mostly on humor and occasionally on shock in the form of some gore, this directorial venture of actress-turned-director Elizabeth Banks is a fun outing that provides a bunch of laughs. That is an interesting angle to approach the film because it could have well been made as a thriller with a few scares rather than make it into a comedy. But that has worked. This incident happened in 1985 when drugs were being smuggled from South America to the US. A small plane that carried duffel bags of cocaine and dropped them from the air. That is what happened. The film opens with that scene with Jefferson Starship's Jane playing on the soundtrack. Now, the drug smuggling pilot didn't quite make it smoothly, but he ended up dropping the bags in Chattahoochee National Forest in Georgia. Sid is the leader of the traffickers in America and he wants to retrieve his consignment at all costs. To recover it from the forest, he sends his son Eddie, played by Eldon Ehrenreich, and David, played by O'Shea Jackson Jr. Meanwhile, a bear gets his hands on bricks of cocaine and soon he wants more and he won't stop at anything to get some more of it. There are a host of characters on the scene which helps the film glide smoothly. A police officer heads out to the forest to find out more about the drugs. There are a couple of hikers in the park along with some teen punks. All of them will encounter the bear at some point, and let's just say that some will meet an extremely violent death with their limbs flying around. Kerry Russell plays Sari, whose young daughter is missing after coming to the park with her friend Henry. Worst thing is, the girl has not told the mother that she is bunking school and is heading to a secret waterfall in the forest. Park Ranger Liz, along with a wildlife inspector, helps the mother to look for the girl, and once again, the bear is in their way. Even though none of the characters, including the bear, gets a lot of screen time, the terse writing ensures that it is not a drawback. Whether it is the teen punks or the park rangers, the characters are established quickly and you know exactly where they stand. The final act though follows a familiar template that doesn't quite match up with the rest of the film. But nevertheless, Cocaine Bear gives a pleasant high at the movies. I'm going to go with 3.5 out of 5 stars for Cocaine Bear. The other release of the week is a film called Selfiee starring Akshay Kumar and Imran Hashmi. Now, there is an utterly absurd scene in Selfiee where an RTO inspector played by Imran Hashmi conducts a test of a superstar for a driving license, the superstar being Akshay Kumar. Now, that test is broadcast live on television and there are shots of people cheering for either side as if it were a sport. There is even a scoreboard that keeps a track of how many questions have been answered correctly. I'm not quite sure what the writer and director were thinking when they devised that scene, but it gyrates on your nerves. Also, it is about time that Bollywood respects the intelligence of the audience and does not feed them with such silly scenes. Selfiee is a remake of the hit Malayalam film Driving License, which was released in 2019, starring Prithviraj Sukumaran, who is one of the producers of this film as well. Now, Selfiee also has shades of vintage Akshay Kumar as far as his comic timing is concerned. But that is definitely not enough to save this film, the story of which is based on a wafer-thin misunderstanding between the two central characters. Akshay Kumar plays Vijay, a superstar with a fan following of Amitabh Bachchan, Shah Rukh Khan and Tom Cruise all put together. And then there is Om Prakash Agrawal, played by Imran Hashmi, a sincere and honest RTO inspector by profession. Now, he is a resident of Bhopal and along with his young son, the two of them are besotted by Vijay Sir. Now, we all have seen many fans, but I haven't come across anyone who refers to their idols as Sir even at home. Now, anyway, that doesn't really matter. Vijay Sir lands up in Bhopal for a shoot, and as it happens, he needs a driving license to film some scenes because he prefers to drive his own car. In a rather lamely written sequence, there is a misunderstanding that happens between the RTO officer, who prefers to call himself the common man, and the superstar. They want to fast track the license, but subsequently both their worlds turn topsy-turvy after the misunderstanding. Now, the actor Vijay and his wife are expecting a baby via surrogacy in the US, as the conflict with the transport officer escalates needlessly. The resolution and all those efforts to get a license will put you off from renewing your own license, as and when the time comes for that. Nusrat Bharucha plays the inspector's wife, and neither her presence nor her absence makes any difference to the story. Abhimanyu Singh plays Suraj, Vijay's rival in the movie industry, and the corny ads that he does are really very funny. In one of them, he even breaks a walnut with his knuckle cleft. Somewhere there is a story of an actor being brought to his knees and made to face difficult situations in life, but this is not that film. There are those typical news channel anchors screaming over the top, and there is also a mention of boycott Bollywood. Now, we've been there and seen that many times before. Now, both the lead actors, Akshay Kumar and Imran Hashmi, are on the money. In fact, this is more of a role suited for the former, even though he romances actresses half his age on the screen. But on the whole, this driving license and misunderstanding business doesn't hold much water at all. I'm going to go with 2 out of 5 stars for the Akshay Kumar Imran Hashmi starrer Selfiee. Well, that's what I thought of the films that were released this week. Do let us know what you think. Do write into us. Our address is features@prudentmedia.in. And I'll be back with you next week with more movie reviews. Till then, it's goodbye from me.